Hey guys, it's Sam with the Film Fan Club, here to talk to you about 9 Lives. There's a lot of stuff I could be doing right now. There's like Jason Bourne's out right now. I could have like rewatched all the Bourne movies to get ready for that. They announced a Man of Steel sequel, so I could have like watched all the Superman movies up through Man of Steel to get ready for, that. I mean, that'd be early preparation, but taking advantage of some hot topics and what people want to see. 9 Lives actually didn't even make the top 5 at the box office this past weekend. In its first week, granted it was going up against Suicide Squad, but Suicide Squad was panned by critics. Was 9 Lives? I guess I'll tell you. But first, what is 9 Lives about? Just take a look.
So, today's the big day. Have you thought about what you want?
I want a cat.
Oh, I don't think our building takes pets.
You own the building.
Okay, first piece for the birthday girl.
And save some for Daddy.
Just put it in the freezer next to last year's slice. What? Hi, Tom.
Yes, I know. I'm late.
You gotta be here, and you have to bring an exceptional gift.
Can I just pick out a cat and then I'll be on my way?
He likes you.
Yeah, keep the change.
Okay, Cass.
I'm sorry?
Let's do this. So, what you doing in there?
Wait a minute. I'm a cat!
Yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. Yeah, it stars Kevin Spacey as a cat. Jennifer Garner's in there. Who else? Robbie Amell. Christopher Walken. Are the main characters pretty much. And how does it hold up? Oh man, this movie's not very good in the sense of storytelling, in a sense of the plot, in a sense of comparing it to something like Birdman or something like like Braveheart, or wait, I haven't seen Braveheart. I don't know why I said that. Or like The Social Network, or Reservoir Dogs, or Prometheus, or 2 more movies I haven't seen. I don't know. Those are movies I have over there on my DVD shelf that I need to watch. But my point is that as a film, 9 Lives sucks. Holy crap, there are problems with the story. There's areas where it tries to be smart and it utterly fails, and it just comes off as stupid. The plot of the film itself is stupid. We've been there, done that with lots of different stories, lots of different children's movies. But as a bad film, this movie is awesome. I loved watching this movie. I went with my buddy Levi, who was on our Star Wars Celebration recap special Film Fan Club podcast. Check that out if you wanna, if you haven't yet. So we went in to go see it, and then we got a bunch of our Cinemark buddies all together to go see it. I didn't know that many people wanted to go see 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey as a cat, but I mean, we were most of the people in the theaters. Granted, like I said, not in the top 5 of the box office. The only other people that were there, I think it was this elderly couple. Don't know why. It was seniors night. Maybe that's why. So we just were making fun of it. We were kind of roasting it along the way, laughing at all the stupid stuff. There's this weird daughter plot where, okay, let me get there. I'll get there. Okay. Every character in this movie is an asshole, except for maybe Jennifer Garner, to a degree. Except, it's implied that she's cheating on him, but then it kind of comes back later on. And then, okay, Kevin Spacey has an ex-wife in the film who hangs out with his current wife. I don't know of a situation where that happens, but that happens in this film. And the ex-wife is a complete asshole to Kevin Spacey and the new wife. Why is she hang out? Why do their kids converse? I don't know. It's weird. I think it's Kevin Spacey's first daughter who hangs out with the second daughter. I have no idea. I can't remember. The film didn't establish it enough for me to really get it. But okay, so his ex-wife, her daughter, Kevin Spacey's ex-wife's daughter, is a little asshole again, like all the characters are in this film. And there's this one weird scene there. She's trying to talk her Kevin Spacey's daughter with his new wife, Jennifer Garner, into being into boys and going out and dating and stuff like that. And there's this weird scene where it's like, oh come on, you're 11, and it's between 2 characters, and it's like, and it's portrayed, and so there's no other thing to off balance it, and say no, that's not hang on, that's not an acceptable limit for it's like if a kid watches this and they see 2 characters that are young talking about dating boys and going out and doing God knows what, and then they're like, oh come on, you're 11, and it's like, there's nobody to tell it to, like, counter it in the children's movie and say that's not right. I don't know. Maybe that's just a small point, but another weird. Yeah. So that's the characters are assholes. There's this weird plot to there's Kevin Spacey owns a company in the movie. His son runs the company. And there's this plot to kind of, while Kevin Spacey is trapped in the body of this cat, there's this plot to take down Kevin Spacey's company, and so his son has to fight that. Completely pointless, Kevin Spacey doesn't even acknowledge this plot in the film, I don't believe. It's just there to kind of fill out the runtime, really. Give a couple more actors something to do, and I don't know, give a couple of more actors something to do, flesh out the runtime. That part of the story is really weird, and it comes to a weird climax, I guess. So speaking of which, I guess there's a lot of weird things in this film that you should know about before you maybe take your kids to it. You may be thinking, you're listening to me saying, okay, this is a terrible film, but yeah, I've taken my kids to terrible films before, but like I said, this film has, 11-year-olds talking about hanging out with boys and dating and doing God knows what, and then also, it has a cat drinking, getting drunk, running around. I don't know why Kevin Spacey's a cat's running around getting drunk. And it also has, brain fart. What else does it have in it that was... Oh, attempted suicide! It has attempted suicide in the film. Why does it have attempted suicide in the film? It kind of... I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird point that the film comes to. It explains it all away a little bit, but man, that was weird to have this in to have attempted suicide in a children's film. Have a cat drinking in a children's film. Have 11-year-olds talking about, God knows what with boys in a children's film. These are weird aspects for me to focus on, but it stood out to me like, wow, that's really alarming, and there's no one to off balance it and kind of correct it in the kids' eyes and be like, no, this is the right way, this is the bad way, and like it's not being portrayed as a bad thing, it's just there. I don't know, and it's not like the film's smart enough to let the kids decide for themselves. It's a weird message or whatever have you that the film's portraying. So the CGI on the film is on the cat is pretty crappy for a lot of the part. They don't even try to make the cat's mouth move. I guess is kind of the point, because they're trying not to, like, the cat doesn't want to give away that because the humans don't understand the cat talking, so I guess it wouldn't make sense for the cat's mouth to be moving when he's talking to humans, and the humans can't understand him. But it's still weird that they just kind of, because most films nowadays with talking animals have them talking. This film did not. So, but the cat's CGI is pretty silly. What else is I'm trying to think. Christopher Walken. There's not enough Christopher Walken in the film, but when he is in the film, he's doing his Christopher Walkenisms, and it's pretty funny. And he's got some quotable Christopher Walken stuff that it's in the film. There's some funny lines. Lots of cat puns from every character in this film. It's amazing. So again, as a film, as an actual film piece of cinema, this film's probably a 2.5 out of 10. 2.5 out of 10. And that's being generous. But as a trip to the theater with your friends to laugh and have fun, eat popcorn and joke and roast a film while it's a train wreck in front of you, this is like a 6.5 out of 10. This is an entertainment factor, so I would go see it in that format. If you like going to see crappy movies, like my buddy Peyton Grufick, I bet would get a kick out of this. This is someone else on Facebook I saw, or Twitter maybe, mentioned that this is like a nostalgia critic review waiting to happen. And I can't wait to see if he does do anything with this, because it's got some good humor there to be had. So I can't wait to see the future of this. Maybe as like a cult classic Cats and Dogs. I did get a Cats and Dogs kind of feel from it. So yeah, this is so again, as an actual piece of cinema, 2.5 out of 10. As a entertainment value to roast and make fun of this train wreck of a film, it's like a 6.5 out of 10. What is Kevin Spacey doing with his career, honestly? House of Cards season 4 was kind of a letdown. Season 3 is kind of a letdown. Some would argue season 2 was a letdown. So the show's kind of declining in quality in his films lately. I don't know. This is the guy who did Seven, stuff like that. Another film I haven't seen. Wow, I need to get out and see more old films. See, I should stop seeing movies like 9 Lives, and I should get on Netflix or go to Redbox and actually rent some good movies that are maybe not in theaters, but this is what I've chosen to do. So for more stuff like this, well, I'll probably eventually do other stuff. So we do a wide variety of content here on the Film Fan Club channel. Just go ahead and check out our videos while you're here. Subscribe to the Film Fan Club YouTube channel and follow me on the various social media sites as well, at Samuel D. Carrico. Thanks a lot for checking this review out, albeit it being about 9 lives, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.